The Washington Commanders beat the Philadelphia Eagles 36-33, but I thought the Philadelphia Eagles were supposed to embarrass the Washington Commanders. I thought that this Quinyon Mitchell and this Cooper DeJean guy, I thought they were the best secondary in the NFL. Like, what is this? What happened? Like, how is Jamison Crowder up in y'all? What's going on? Zacchaeus, I learned how to say your name now, brother. I will always remember it. And like, okay, and I want to dive in immediately. 24 for 39. Jayden Daniels did his thing. 258 yards, 5 touchdowns, quarterback rating at a 99.1. This is Jayden Daniels' first 4-touchdown game of his career, which is even more beautiful because he got 5 touchdowns total. This was not a perfect game for him whatsoever, but this is a game where, yeah, sure, he did throw 2 interceptions. In the second interceptions, you could say he was kind of doing too much, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But I hope we can kind of end the argument and we can say, hey, you know, great season as a rookie tight end. You did awesome. Like, you did a lot of awesome things for Las Vegas, but rookie of the year is tied up. Like, it's done. It's over. Like, finish. Like, it's Jayden Daniels. He's got it. Like, let's go ahead and change the betting odds. Like, this is Jayden Daniels' trophy to lose. And so it was good to see that, but it was also good to see the comeback, right, guys? Like, the way you guys were kind of, it looked as if the Eagles fans were right. It looked as if they were right. It being 21-7 in the first quarter, and then things just not looking right. Things aren't really looking the part. Interceptions are happening. And I want to say this real quick before I forget. They're going to discredit this win for you guys because Kenny Pickett played. And, you know, Jalen Hurts got hurt early. Like, we get it. We understand. First things first, we wish no harm on players. We don't do that. But, I mean, he wasn't tough enough in this regard. Like, he remember when what y'all said about the 49ers in that NFC Championship, when they said, oh, it's only because we lost our quarterback? Don't flip the script. Don't do that. So that's a little nugget y'all should use. Y'all could use to kind of help y'all if they kind of throw that nugget. Oh, wait, so y'all really lost the NFC Championship? Is that what you're telling me? And then let's see how they play that tune. Let's see how they work it out that way. So just have them know that. But in the biggest picture of things, like, to have a comeback with such a very, very young team. This is still a very young team in a lot of regards, especially having the franchise quarterback who is very young. Very disappointing game for Brian Robinson Jr. I want to talk about everyone real quick. 10 carries for 24 yards. This is, I think, in my opinion, his worst game ever. Fumbling twice. If it wasn't for the 29-yard scamper by Jayden Daniels and his total 81 yards on the ground, this is a completely different game. We are not happy at this point. And I mean, we in the realm of, you know, Commanders fans, I have no favorites. I do have favorites, but, you know, it's an AFC team. But we kept talking about, you know, Terry McLaurin, how, you know, we're going to need a backup singer. We're going to need a guy to really step up. And my money was on De'Ami Brown, and he did do some great things. He did have that amazing 51-yarder when you guys were backed up in your own end of the end zone. And so it was just great to see that. Great, amazing catch. That's kind of what got him drafted. But then also, you know, Zacchaeus, 5 catches for 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. This is what we kind of needed, right? We needed another guy other than Terry McLaurin who had 60 yards on 5 catches and got into the end zone. Also, Jamison Crowder with 2 touchdowns, him being another end zone, red zone magnet. He's been doing it for a very, very, very long time. If you remember Jamison Crowder, New York Jets days, I remember Buffalo Bills days. I think there are a few more teams, of course, but I mean Washington. I believe the Washington Redskin days. But yeah, I mean, this is what team football is, right? This is what team football is. The ability to see your team is down and you're young. How are you going to react? You're going to be fussy. You're going to be upset. You're going to react the way possibly the New York wide receiver Malik Neighbors might, react and start blaming and pointing fingers and saying pouty things. No, you guys step up and you gather together even when your running game isn't really panning out great, and you guys make plays and you do great things. Terry McLaurin tied Ricky Sanders' team record with 12 touchdown receptions in a single season. He set the record in 1988. McLaurin has 2 games remaining to break the record. McLaurin also went over 1,000 yards for the 5th consecutive season. He has been doing great things. We already need to, I guess, have the secured conversation. And guys, I don't know exactly where I'm at with it just because, the quote unquote Super Bowl thing matters. Mike Evans got his name really etched in when he got that Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Hall of Fame, is it there for Scary Terry? I'm a stan. Like, I'm a fan of him. I love Ohio State wide receivers also, so I'm going to say yes. But I'm biased. I'm very biased. And so y'all let me know in the comments what you think. And then to put things into more perspective, the Washington Commanders, your team, this young team that made a lot of mistakes, to put it in perspective, 5 times there was a turnover. 5 times there was a turnover for the Washington Commanders, and you guys only got the ball back once. And that was by who? Frankie Louvu. That was great. That was awesome. Defensively, you guys did a lot of great things. You were able to get to the quarterback 4 times, getting 4 sacks total. 1 was actually with Saquon Barkley back there being a little silly Billy, trying to do a freaking pat. Like, you're not Superman. Like, you're a really good, awesome running back. You ain't. I mean, come on. And so it was awesome to see you guys put him in check, put that in reality. Bobby Wagner, big man, still doing big things. Pass deflected, quarterback hit, 9 total tackles. You guys are just hitting on all cylinders. Cleveland Farrell, remember when I said also getting another guy to get to the quarterback, Dante Fowler Jr., getting to the quarterback. Like, that is what you guys need. And it's even better for you guys to have these players, these role guys, really, these 3rd and 4th options on other teams, but actually that they're starting on your team, for them to perform at this magnitude when the score is not in your favor. That's Dan Quinn, right? That's culture. That's Jayden Daniels leading by example. That's Jayden Daniels' head always being held high. That's, how are these grown men, how is Jonathan Allen going to be pouting on the sideline, as he should in all realms because of his stardom? But then he looks at his quarterback, his young quarterback, and he doesn't have a smile on his face of I'm happy that we're losing, but it's a confidence of a smile of like, yeah, when we go back out there, like, we're ready. Like, and his eyes are always up. He's engaged. He never has a loser aura to him. And it's been shown multiple times. I think there was a Hail Mary by Noah Brown that was given chills to the world at a point in time this season. Like, he's not afraid. He's not afraid. And so, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. At this point in time, you guys are still sitting 2nd in the NFC East. You guys have a big game next week against the newly led Atlanta Falcons, against Michael Penix. He had a pretty good game today. We'll see what you guys do against them. We will see you here next week. Like, comment, and subscribe.